All right, what's up, all? It's Jacob here with All Jive No Drop. We're talking about my gold medal run in Cherry Festival Traverse City 4.5 plus. So ended up teaming up with Caden, who I've never played with before, but man, he's a really good baller. And just like in the thumbnail, this guy plays in Crocs, which I thought he was joking with me, but he was serious. He really plays in Crocs in the sport mode. And it didn't look like it slowed him down at all. Like somehow he has the traction in them and can play with them. I thought that was crazy, but I mean, the guy's playing 5-0 plus tournaments now, and props to him for, being able to play on Crocs. This was a game in the round robin that we came back and, we get down a little early, come back. It was probably like the most adversity we had. Just, some of it was forced on us. Some of it was good play on the other team. We're just going to kind of go in here, talk through it, watch it, have a little fun, see what happens, and, kind of go from there. As you can see, it was a overcast day, and it was sprinkling a little bit, and we were just trying to get as many games in as we could. I started on the right, knew the young man here was going to give us the best chance to get that W. Unfortunately, we were filming on the fences here, and it was a little crowded, so I didn't get they got some people bumping into us and whatnot. But a very fun, well-run tournament. I really enjoy playing in Traverse City. It's right next to a river, and you get some good stuff. So you can see there, I'm getting off to a little rough start. Not anything too bad. That's me. Yeah, so I've been working on that, especially I felt like my mobility just side to side a little bit. That was where I wasn't getting tested until I started doing some of these higher level tournaments, and ever since then, that really opened my eyes and needed to focus on that flexibility, and it's been a big improvement in my game. Been drilling that, especially those low dinks, faster pace, and just making sure I don't pop those up, because you just can't be doing that. Even though he missed that one, he had some of the best resets from low, just super fast hands, great resets. I mean, definitely think he's going to go pretty far if he wants to try to go farther in the scene. He's got excellent hand-eye coordination. Also using the Honolulu J2K in this tournament, I was thinking about using the Palatech Phantom TKOC 12.7 or 14.3, and I just decided in the end that I like the better control that I got with the Honolulu J2K, especially in men's. Especially if I'm playing more of a supporting role, it just doesn't make sense for me to use something that I can't control as much, and I can already supply pretty good power on my own. So I was just a lot more comfortable with the Honolulu J2K, and it performed very well for me in this tournament. I didn't feel like I was lacking anything with it. I was very happy with the decision I made. Yeah. See that's the thing, is like so a lot of the people, or some of the people knew my partner. They just assumed that I'm older, and usually I don't end up being the older person, but that's probably gonna happen more now. But they kept wanting to speed up at me, and that's probably the best part of my game is my counters. So if they're gonna speed up at me, pretty sure I'm gonna win all day. But yeah, but please, yeah, I do appreciate being tested on the counters. Just a unforced error there. Should have been a good one. But yeah, I did get tested a lot on the just people speeding up right into like my chest, into my my stomach, right into the paddle, and I'm like, set me up for days, please. Like I will counter that all day. One thing I found in these tournaments too is like I do feel like I am a slow starter, and I'll try to start playing like passive at the beginning. I think I just need to come out of the gate. Oh man, I think that one might have been in, but oh well, what can you do? We ended up winning the games. Yeah, see, we had a lot of unforced errors to start this game. Really not, like, I don't want to discredit them. We were just making some mistakes to start. But one thing I found is I'm too passive when I start, and I just need to be more aggressive because that's my game. Right out the gate, you're going to make some mistakes warming up, but honestly, like, you just be too passive, and it gives the other team, they're just not afraid to do anything. They're just dictating the pace, and if I'm not dictating the pace, I'm gonna lose anyway. So I might as well go out aggressive. That was a great drive. See, that's one. We had a great setup there, and honestly, I think he probably hits that, like 90%, 95% of the time he hits a winner there. But sometimes you just get a couple unforced errors in a row, and all you can do is battle back. Oop, there you go. I was talking about my counters being good, and I missed it. What can you do? So, we're getting down here. Amazing. Great flick from him. He honestly had some of the best, like, angles on his flicks, and his backhand rolls. Definitely has great flexibility on the wrist with the shots he was doing. There we go. Finally finished one from me. That was good. Yeah, so he has a very patient game style, way more patient than me. Like he was dropping most stuff. I'm driving most thirds. He's dropping most thirds. But honestly, his drops were just so smooth. See, another one, like, I'm telling you, usually finishes that no problem. As you can see, there's, sometimes when you string these together, these unforced errors, like, I'm talking on my own here. When I string a couple unforced errors together, it just gets in my head a little bit. I'm like, man, can't mess up another one. But you gotta just throw that out the window. You have like, who cares if I make another one? Because if you start thinking about it, you're gonna just make more. You just gotta keep playing your game. See, that was another example. There's like, got to go at me, and I even left one a little high there that he probably could have punished a little bit more. But that's just like, hey, I'm excited. First of all, that's what I enjoy most, is getting in those hands battles. So even if I do lose, it's all good. That's where I want to be. I want to be getting in those hands battles and having fun. Oh yeah. So two things there. One, I feel like my drips, the drop drive combo, is so much better with the Honolulu J2K than the Palatech Bantams. Just so much easier to have it dip over the net. And two, I've been focusing on that two-handed backhand speed up a ton. Yeah, I missed it there. I've been focusing on the two-handed backhand speed up a ton because I feel like I can just get it over the net and place it better than my forehand, and it sets you up so well if you can place the shot. You don't have to worry about the speed. You obviously need a decent speed, but you worry about that placement. You get them in the dominant hit, and usually it's going the opposite way, and you can just clean up. Just out. Yeah, so these were games to games to 11. Switch at 6. This is the third game of the day. We won the first two 11-3, I believe, and 11. It was 11-3, 11-5. When I forget the order, but we didn't really face any competition up until this point. I mean, they were good, but we were just rolling. Like, we were just playing very well. And then this one was the first time where, they got out to a big lead, and we had to battle back a little bit. Just nice to, yeah. See, I did one dink straight ahead, but really I should have went back middle right away or went cross court. If you want to get into that dinking straight up, I would just go for the Ernie next time or something. I can't be messing around with that because they're probably going to Ernie you first if you don't go for the Ernie, and especially when you're like, hey, I don't know what to do with it, just send it back middle, and there's less offense that they can create with it, and it just kind of neutralizes the point for a second, lets you get back into things, think about what you're going to do. That's what Hayden kept telling me. Get it back middle and be more patient because I tend to not be as patient as I should be, but that was great. Yeah, so that was great. He's a really fun person to play with. I think he got a little frustrated in this game, which I understand. You make a couple errors on stuff that usually you don't make errors on. You get frustrated, but he didn't. He handled it very well. He had great composure, and I mean, I'll be honest. I get frustrated too. Like especially when I'm making mistakes, I get frustrated. But I probably wear it a little bit more. I'm a little bit more vocal. When I'm frustrated, but like I usually don't let it get to me. I get back in. But he was very supportive. Like the ball in the court. That was great. I mean, if I ever can play with him again, for sure will. But he's definitely better than me. And if he ever needs someone to lock down that right side, though, I'll do it. So there's me being patient, and then me popping it up. Definitely should have went back cross court or middle. I don't know what I was doing. I mean, I just kind of didn't move my feet enough, and they got me with a good aggressive dink, and led to the pop up. Again, so he saved me there with that dig, but I was look at me trying to drive while I'm still moving. I need to split stuff and get my feet set. I really should have dropped that one. We switch over here. We'll speed it up. Go back. Now we're up here.
A lot of my friends are young married couples, and my brother just had his first baby, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're like, y'all chill out.
Oh.
It's definitely making me want to have kids someday.
Right after the switch, we're already down, and then you make that mistake. I mean,
do you have a connection to one of the
especially when I thought I was heating up.
Oh, you're Christine. Yeah. Oh, hi, Christine. Hey. Why did I didn't recognize you? That's funny.
A little background commentary from Matthew there.
Your husband is kind of
wife ever for letting her husband play so much pickleball while she's at home with the baby.
Yeah, so here I could tell he was laser focused. He's like, I'm not losing this game. I'm like, all right, young fellow, go ahead and cook. Because I wanted to take that, but I'm like, hey, this guy wants it. I'm gonna let him get it.
Back in the day?
I did many moons ago.
For how long?
Let's see. Still doesn't stop me from driving. I probably shouldn't have. I shouldn't have drove that cross court either. That wasn't a great decision. I gotta keep that middle or keep that in front of me.
After 2016?
Oh yeah, that was great.
Oh, so
that's what. See, that's what I should have done on the previous. Keep it in front of me. If I'm driving cross court, it just gives them too many angles, and especially sets up my partner for failure. Like at least I know I'm driving it. He doesn't know. He's gonna know later on. Like I already got it in my mind. I'm driving it. Look at that. A nice drop. And yeah, just a very bad two-handed speed up. But like I was saying, you got to keep firing. You just got to make sure that you are low. Take the ball out in front of you. And if you feel like you're not going to do either of those things, then just dink it. And another drop. See, drops can get you just as many pop-ups as a drive can. Actually, sometimes if you get an aggressive drop, I think it probably leads to more pop-ups than just a straight-out drive, unless that drive's dipping really good. I wasn't really trying to serve too big most of this game either. I was just, trying to get it deep. It was a great idea. If he almost hit that. you know, in other games he hit that a ton. So that's a great shot for him, especially when they just, you know, they're just kind of leaving that middle open.
There's no need to press that much.
You do? You do?
Yeah, but it's not. It hasn't been working.
See, now the tides are turning. They start making more mistakes. We start hitting more winners, and you know, just keeping your head in the game can really, boom. Just takes a couple key things to get that momentum going. I feel like in it, you know, pickleball is a game of runs and momentum. And if you can just strike a little fast when that momentum happens, you can really get it. The score. Oh, come on! How I missed it. That was lazy. Didn't move my feet and really should have been able to get that over the net. Dang. Just so good out of those attacks out of the air. Like it doesn't. He just makes it look so effortless. I probably need to practice some of those to get what he was doing. Yeah, you know that drive was coming on that floater.
That is true. We have learned that the hard way. Yeah, Mike has hurt himself. I believe alcohol was involved.
Oh my gosh. So much honestly, great shot by Kaden, but I'm really proud of my patience in this point. Like, to get that many dinks in, like, I don't even know how many dinks were in that rally, but whew, in a rec game, I don't think you're going to see me be that patient. I'll be a little bit more patient in the turn. See, that was so dumb. Like, I need to split step sooner, and especially if I'm playing on the right. Don't give up that sideline. Stop coming in the center. Just like, should have been able to get to that ball. Just not great on my part, but what can you do? Also had to take my glasses off in this. I usually wear glasses just for safety, but with the rain and how dark it was, I could not see the ball, so I was brave and took the glasses off because I wasn't going to be able to play with having them on. You know, at this point, I mean, my energy was always there, but like we're really sensing like there's blood in the water. Let's finish them up. There we go. Should have went cross court a dink sooner with that one. See, getting myself in trouble. I need to just get over it. As soon as I see the ball go over there, I need to get on that sideline and wait for them to dink or look for the Ernie because I'm giving them too much room to dink into my corner. And it's making me pop it up. That's one thing that this tournament really helped me focus on. So if any of my future opponents are watching me, they get to that corner. I dare you. I'll probably still pop it up though. Now we got 8-7-1. We were down 7-3. And now we're making the comeback. Really can sense like the momentum on our side. Oh, just great hold on the ATP. I mean, come on. See, sometimes I feel like my ATPs are on, but man, this Aiden just makes it look so much smoother than mine. Mine probably look a little herky-jerky, but you know, whatever gets the job done. See, that was a good attack cross court because he was off center on the serve, or he wasn't coming in yet on the serve. His partner did a good job covering for him, but then that left him out of position and he was stretched out. Now we got 10-7. close call there. I really can't see it on this angle either, but that was a great. If he had that in, he had him. And that was out. And that was the game. That was a great game. Good comeback. I love getting a good comeback story in. Thanks for watching, everyone. I don't have much else to say besides, like, we'll pause it there. You can see he's wearing the Crocs. That's pretty crazy. But I wish we could have got all the games in this tournament. Either way, I'm still going to count the gold. Still counts. We got another 4-5 coming up, or 4-5 plus with, a good amount of 5-0s in it. Thanks to Caden for playing with me. It was a good blind date tournament. Had a lot of fun, and Honolulu J2K performed very well. I forgot what paddle he's using. He's using some brand out of Grand Rapids. I don't know. I'll let him comment on here if he ends up watching to talk about that paddle. It's a newer company. I have no idea what they are doing over there. So, yeah. As always, everyone, have a good day. Go play some pickleball.